They say water finds its own level, but when you DIY plumbing, it also finds your floor.
Today we're talking with a pro plumber who's seen it all. Burst pipes, flooded kitchens, and those it looked easy on YouTube disasters.
We're asking the big questions. Is that pricey faucet a pretty tax or a smart investment?
And can those Amazon brand fixtures actually save you money or just set you up for a surprise indoor pool moment?
So grab your wrench.
Don't touch it.
And your wet dry vac, friends. This one's gonna splash.
This is the Chicks in Construction. Well, hello, and welcome back to another episode of The Chicks in Construction. I'm your host, Mickey Paradise, and this is my illustrious co-host.
Hi, I'm Jessica Abreu. Please welcome
Maribel Healy with Benjamin Franklin Plumbing of the Triangle.
She's a plumber, y'all. We got a lady plumber. I'm not sure if you're allowed to say lady plumber. We kind of discussed this before we started filming, but
that's what we're calling her.
We're calling her lady plumber. We're sticking with it. So we got a plumber in the house.
Yes, very excited. Yeah,
and maybe Joe can
I'm
insert
excited to be
some
here.
clapping sounds there. He's like, I'm not doing that.
He's like, I will not entertain your every whim.
Oh, also, guys, I don't know if you see, we have a studio dog today. I'm so here for it. So, what is her name? Cary. Oh, hi, Cary.
Yeah, look at she just poses.
I'm gonna be real distracted for two reasons. One, Joe put a camera or put a TV screen so I can see myself. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at myself. I'm a problem. And also, there's a dog. So, real distracted today. Love you guys.
All right,
Here we go. Get into it. So, I'm so excited that you're here.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming on.
yes, absolutely.
One of the things we get in our Homeowner horror stories, we get a lot of people that say the
Wait,
plumbing.
did you want me to say how we met?
Oh my gosh! Oh yes. Let's backtrack.
That's a funny story.
So here I haven't heard the story, so we're all hearing it fresh, you guys. I was like, Jess, how did you guys meet? She goes, that's a funny story. I said, should we save it for the Chickie Chat? Because we have to call it Chickie Chat now, and because now that we know that's an option, we're going to do that. And she was like, we'll save it for the Chickie Chat. She said, but it's a good story. So we're all hearing it first time.
Here for the first
so
time.
Tell us the story. We want the tea, if you will.
All right. So, as all good things start, it started with a Facebook post.
Oh, yeah. We know on this show, all good things start with a Facebook
In a Facebook group. So, yes. So, I put out in a Facebook group that I was looking for homeowner horror stories or experts to come on the podcast and talk about what they do and pitfalls that homeowners fall into and just some tips and tricks to give everybody. And a friend of mine tagged Maribel. And is like, oh, she's a plumber. I don't know, like, if she would be good for your show,
She's
but like,
a lady plumber.
and so I immediately went to her Facebook page,
Clickety-clackety.
tried to friend request her, which she has not accepted.
Oh, wow.
No, it's okay. It's fine. I'm teased.
I get that.
It's okay.
Savage but fair. It's a savage but fair
It's
comment.
good because, but
to
you'll
check that.
understand why she didn't accept me. So I also wrote her a message. And I was like, hey, so I put out this post and my friend said that you're a plumber and I have this podcast and would love to see if you're interested in being on it. Let's chat.
Nothing.
Not
Radio silence.
Nothing.
Exactly how it happened.
Nothing. And then
Maribel's
all of
like,
a sudden,
no lies detected.
nope. Nope. And then probably at least 2 weeks, maybe up to a month later, she sends me a message.
Oh, okay. Oh, I remember you telling me that you reached out to a plumber.
Yes.
But we never heard back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, eventually.
all right. The pieces are connecting. the math is mathing.
And so she finally reached out and she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I finally talked to Nicole, is the woman who we both know. Nicole mentioned that you were on a podcast and that she had mentioned me being on it, and I saw your message, but I thought you were spam.
She thought you were AI.
I get so many people reaching out. It's like, I would love to interview you. And I'm like, delete. And it's like every time, I get these messages.
See, the narcissist in me is like, absolutely, whether you're real or not, let's meet up in a dark alley so you can ask me questions about myself. I'm here for it.
Yeah. So I went directly to the spam folder.
You're a spammer.
It was actually deleted.
It was Lita,
Oh,
so she had to.
deleted you.
She had
Yeah.
to go
So I
find
got
me.
the message and I was just like, oh,
Absolutely
it's
not.
spam. It's like delete, delete. And then when Nikki mentioned, it's like, so have you spoken to Jessica? And I'm like,
You're like,
wait.
who?
oh, she's just like a real person. Like
you're
what? It's not spam. And then I had to go searching for it and I was like, hey Nicole, so I don't have Jessica's information. Can you share that with me? Because I had deleted it. So.
Oh, that
Because I was spam.
It's important to be safe on the
It
interwebs,
is.
Yeah.
But yeah,
On
so
it,
then-
I call it. There's two internets, the dark and the light. It's important to be safe on both. I said that to somebody yesterday, and they're like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Nobody
You're like,
knows."
I don't know. Where the jury's still out.
People ask me every day. I have no answer.
Yeah. So, but after she messaged me, we met up for coffee and I got to find out all about her and her story. And your guys are going to absolutely love her. She is a treat and a delight.
Jess is really good at being a co-host. Like, she was like, "Hey, we have a guest today," and I was like, "Awesome." Well, technically, she let me know yesterday, so
Yeah. You know,
she doesn't need to read me in, guys. Like, I'm just here for funsies. You know?
she's like, what are we doing
For
today?
the jokes. Okay, so
now be
how
serious.
did you get into plumbing? Like, I want all the tea, all the backstory.
So I started, I used to work as a teenager in Home Depot.
Okay.
And I was working in special order millwork,
Okay.
ordering for contractors.
Okay.
And there was a lady there and she's like, no, you're too good for this. She's like, you have to speak to my sister. She works for a plumbing company. Now,
Okay.
this is in New York.
Okay.
And basically she set up an interview with her and she's like, you have to come work for us.
Oh,
And I went, met the owner and everything, and they hired me on the spot. And then I started working in the estimating department,
okay.
writing estimates for
Yep.
plumbing, which gets you acquainted.
Such a great way to learn. Such a great way to
asking
learn.
a million questions
Yeah.
about parts and things
Yeah.
like that. And then I was pricing jobs, looking up materials and those things.
Yeah.
And that's where it all started as a teenager.
Oh my gosh.
And I've
I
been in
love that.
plumbing ever since.
You have been in plumbing since you were a teenager.
Yes, I was 19 at the time.
Get it, y'all? I'm here for this. So, Benjamin Franklin Plumbing?
Yes.
I've never heard of this before. What? It's a
It's
residential
a franchise.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's a franchise. There's over 250
I have heard of them now that I
locations
think about it.
nationwide
That's amazing. So, are you mostly do residential, like?
and light commercial.
Okay,
Yes.
light commercial. All right,
Not new construction.
that's fair. Listen, I'm in new construction. I doubt my choices every day. Every day, I did it today.
It's a whole nother beast.
Yeah.
In New
It's a real
York, we
life
did
choice.
do. We had two divisions. One was new construction. The other one was repair and maintenance.
Okay.
So we did do it in New York. Here,
Not so
it's
much.
it's
Is it
residential
because there's
and
like a
light
lot
commercial.
of a lot of people in the new construction realm?
Honestly, the margins are a lot less when it comes to new construction.
that's true.
It's a longer process.
Yeah,
The payment is usually up to 100 net 120
that's true.
in new construction.
Real life.
So there's a lot of different things that go into new construction.
Yeah, awesome. I love that. So just as you have some homeowner horror insights for us, which we've been trying to get people to share with us, but people are less likely. I don't know what it is, but our whole vision is just to help homeowners learn about mistakes that they made, that other people made, whatever. Just like, how can we help people have better experiences with all trades, like general contractors, drywall contractors, plumbers, electricians. So
And make sure that their husbands don't touch things that they shouldn't.
that is a fact. You guys don't understand how many calls I get. I can only imagine how many calls you get.
That your
But I
husband-
feel like you guys also get not just like how my husband broke it, but also my kid flushed this down the toilet.
Yes.
100%. Because I used to get my kid was riding his bike in the house and I don't listen. I don't have kids. I don't know what they do. I was like, that seems normal.
No, my kids have never ridden their bikes in the house. No.
Jess is like, absolutely not. But a lot of like my husband. So I have a funny plumbing. When I used to rent, they were like too cheap to hire a plumber. So the husband comes in.
Oh gosh.
And it literally turned into like a leaky faucet. And then we're filing rental insurance claims because he flooded the entire second floor.
Oh wow.
All
I was
right.
like,
So
Bill should stick to IT.
yeah. So tell us, what are some things that homeowners should not be touching in their home?
That's a good one.
Pretty much any plumbing.
Don't did you hear that? You heard that here, folks. Don't do it yourself.
Don't do it.
Plumbing is not a DIYer.
We get a lot of calls. Sometimes the wives complaining. I told my husband not to touch it, and he did. And this is a situation. We get also calls from men saying, "I YouTubed this, and it looked simple,
Yeah, it's not.
but now I'm flooding." Yes.
I feel like water is just not
No, just
where
don't.
you want to test your YouTube University
Exactly.
skills.
It's one of those things. Once it starts flowing, it's hard to stop.
Yeah. If you
And
don't know your water shut off, may the Lord be with you.
most of homeowners are like, "How do I stop it?" When they call,
Do you
they
know
don't
where your
know.
shut off is?
Yes, they don't know where it is. Sometimes usually there's a label to it.
Yeah.
It's been rubbed off, so they don't know which valve it is.
Yeah.
And they're running around the house frantic looking for this shut
Because
off
the
valve.
fact that water is now pouring into your house, that doesn't make the stress any worse at all. You know,
No.
like it was fine until you messed with it, and now water's pouring
Everywhere.
into your house, and you're not panicked at all.
No.
So
And a
what
lot
are-
of times you know where it is, but because you're in a panic, you're
Yeah,
like,
that-
you forget
100%.
exactly where it is.
So
100%.
where is a water shut off in your house?
It could be literally anywhere.
Really?
Oh
Correct.
my God.
Yes.
There's no standard for where they go. They just it's like wherever the plumber's like, that's a great place for a water shut off.
For the whole
Exactly.
house? It
The
can be
whole house.
literally
Yes.
anywhere?
Yeah. So there's one at the main. So like
Outside.
outside your house, like where the water like comes from the city into your property.
Okay.
But I think you have to have a special tool for that. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Okay, so probably guys,
Probably
that's
not that one.
That's not for you guys.
Nope.
That's for us.
Not for me. I'm wondering where in my house.
Jess is like panicked. She's like, I never thought of these things.
And then
Like,
that's
oh my
another
God.
thing that you shouldn't touch, because even if you had the tool, if you break that,
Oh, the city go
You
come
have a-
for your whole self.
you have a bigger problem.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you
This is
shouldn't. You
true.
definitely shouldn't be shutting off the water outside in the main.
That's true. Okay,
you shouldn't be
guys,
touching
don't
it.
do that. But
No.
there is one there, but don't do it.
Don't touch
And
it.
then there's one like somewhere in your house hiding. Like it's
It's great. So I know I'm going to be doing when I go home today. I'm going to
Looking for it.
find
I
it.
do
So
think
this way
that's a hot tip though. Knowing
Right.
where your water shut off.
Absolutely.
Huge.
you should know where
The
that
other
is.
thing is, key point, a lot of we've had occasions, a lot of the new construction, people have decided they want to finish spaces, things like that. And
Yeah.
the valve has actually been put behind the sheetrock.
Oh yeah.
And they actually can't find it because it's buried in a wall. So it's
Listen,
very
drywallers
important
do
to
what they
find.
do.
So, and in that case, like, how do you figure it out? Because you've
You
looked
call a
everywhere.
plumber?
You've looked everywhere else and like it's gone.
I mean, how would you find that? Like, would you have a way of figuring out where the shutoff is?
So it's going to be opening small holes to find where, ideally, if you have a crawl space, you
Yeah.
can kind of trace the line into where it's coming into the
okay.
home.
Yeah.
And then kind of isolate the area where it is. But if you don't,
And if
you're
you
in
are on a slab like me,
I'm sure it's in your
no, I'm sure mine's in my house somewhere.
Well, it is. It has to be, but
And not
I'm guessing
behind a wall.
garage. Okay, is there like so for everybody who's freaking out like Jess is right now, and they're like, "Oh crap, I don't know where my water shut off is."
My husband's going to do something stupid in my house. It's being flooded.
100%.
Well, I laughed because he tried to change the shower head the other day, literally like 2 days ago. Got a new one.
He's on it. He's
on-
like,
yeah.
"Listen, he's like, honey, I
He
can do
turns,
this."
so obviously the shower's not on. He takes the old one off.
Okay,
He puts this one on.
we're starting on the right foot here.
Yeah.
You're like, it doesn't end that way,
No.
but at least we started that
Listen,
way.
I don't have a shower right now.
Oh,
That's
yes.
So he puts it on and he turns the shower on and no water comes out. I'm like, I don't think that's how it's supposed to work.
Jess is like, I hate to state the obvious here, honey.
But so then he's going to hate that I told the story for all of you.
Listen,
It's fine.
that's why you come here for the
So-
tea.
So he shuts the water off and goes to loosen it up so that the shower head will come back off. And it explodes with like black water everywhere. Like
All right,
the whole
Lady
ceiling.
Plumber, tell us, was that like a mineral buildup?
It could be. It could be.
And then, so
You're like,
we
it gets better.
It's great.
Yeah.
So
give me more details.
we cleaned that all up, and like I was standing all the way across the
You're like,
room,
I
and
don't
I got
wanna be
sprayed.
blamed
Oh, I
for
got
this.
sprayed with the floor. So I'm like, what was
You're
that?
on like funniest home videos moment. You're like, I just washed my hair.
So then he puts it back. Oh no, I was like, did you read the instructions? No. Okay. So I take out the instructions, and after looking at 7 different languages, I find the English one.
There you go.
And then I was like, well, it just says you just got to screw it on. So he screws
He's like,
it.
did you not see me screw it on?
Yeah. And so like there's this white tape on it. I was like, it says
Yeah,
not
plumber's
to
tape.
use, it says not to use plumber's tape in the instructions. So maybe take it off because it was from the old one.
Yeah.
So he takes it off, he puts it back on. It was spraying a little bit on the side. He tightens it a little bit more. It's not spraying. He's like, okay, fixed. I was like, okay, great. So the next day,
Oh shit, this continues.
I go take a shower.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Oh god. Did it come for you? The shower came for you?
No, I got out before it came off the wall. So I turn it on. It's fine. And I let it
You're like,
run for a while. And I'm like,
Good
okay.
job, honey.
So I get in and I'm shampooing. And all of a sudden, the shower is like not really like
Showering.
spraying. And like it's coming out where it's connected. And I'm like,
Oh.
that doesn't look right. And so I shut the water off and I get my towel and I step out of the shower and then
No!
it just comes right just the head, just not the pipe coming out of the wall, but the thing. So I run upstairs and I'm like, you know,
How many times do I have to tell you?
do
Don't.
not touch anything.
Jess is like, I literally have a podcast about this.
So
Yes.
what in God's name?
I mean, usually you don't get black water.
Yeah,
That's not common.
No.
Maybe there was air in the line and it brought
something.
debris with it.
it's not running black anymore. It's just
Usually there's
it
not
was
black
a brand
water.
new shower head?
yeah.
Because my thought, listen, I feel like calling a plumber to change out your shower head, that's going to be tough to get a plumber to show up for. Am I wrong? Like, do you guys get those calls?
We do.
Okay.
That's where she's coming after this.
She's like, yeah, she's coming right over to my house. That's fair. Okay, so this is good to know. So, like, plumber, you could call a plumber to change your shower head and they'll
Yes.
come and do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Even
You
the,
heard it here
the
first,
smallest
folks.
things.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe it
Will
wasn't
you
first.
have will you have a new shower head to put on, or do they have to have that?
You have to provide
provided?
the shower head, right? Like the homeowner.
So we can, but there has been a lot of arguments because of it. Because I had a gentleman say, you know, any color's fine, and we're like,
You're like, but do you mean that?
You have brass everywhere. Like you don't want a
We're
chrome
not
shower
mixing
head.
metals,
It's like
sir.
my
This
wife.
isn't a
My
ring
wife just
moment.
wants a shower head that works, and I'm like, maybe you should ask her. You know, and he
Always
was
ask her.
insisting she wouldn't care, even though everything they had a very nice bathroom. She wouldn't care, even though everything was
Absolutely she
brass.
cared.
And I said, she will
100%.
care. Trust me. I know these things.
You're like,
And
I
he
am
was like,
also
no.
a woman, and
So-
we care about these things.
So I said, are you going to use the shower? Do you need it today? Speak to her and we'll be happy to order, because it would have been special order because
Okay.
the color
Yeah.
to match everything. And sure enough, he called. He's like, okay, we'll wait for the brass. And I was like, I thought so.
It's like, thank you for saving my marriage.
Yes, I am not getting divorced today.
Exactly.
That stuff matters. And what really is kind of crappy is like they have like a brushed gold and a Kohler brushed gold and a Delta brushed gold could be the same. But if you buy a brushed gold off Amazon, it could be a different shade of brushed gold.
Yes.
It's a whole thing.
And then the matte finish and the
Yeah,
polished finish.
yeah,
and-
matte polished. It's a whole.
Yep.
I don't know why they had to make it so stinking complicated. The other thing I learned is that if you because America, we like to do our own thing. We're here for being unique and individuals. And I'm like, listen, I'm as a unique individual, I get that. But we also are like, hey, you know what? World? You guys can thread your pipes how you want to thread. We're gonna thread our pipes special. So if you buy and not like a plumbing fixture that is not made in America, it doesn't have the same thread. which means that it will go on okay in the beginning.
I ain't gonna
And
stay
then
there.
it will shoot off at you in the shower or leak. But either way, it's not great.
It's not
I
good.
made that mistake once. The things you know.
Yes.
So, what is like the most ridiculous story you've ever had, like homeowner wise? Like, clearly you knew that wife was not going to be okay with whatever color. I feel like that's a trauma response. Like, you knew that because you've been through it multiple times.
Well, I think I knew that because I'm married. And if my husband did that to me, I'd be very upset.
Yeah, fair. You're not wrong.
Yes. Ridiculous story.
Well, I mean, my definition of ridiculous might be different from yours, but like, what is if you were like, when you're coming on the show, you're like, this is the story that I want to share so that people know X, Y, and Z. I put her on the spot right there.
You did.
Sorry. We don't do prep on the show, guys. we put people straight in the hot seat. That's what we do.
And that's
I mean,
where they stay.
I've been through so many different scenarios that, yeah, I mean, it varies. But I think the biggest things are people trying to DIY themselves things. Those are the most of the calls that we get is they try to YouTube it, and YouTube, it seemed very simple. I mean, I've myself have seen some YouTubes where you could tell that they cut and then all of a sudden it's like
magically
the fixtures
done,
there.
as they say on HGTV. They call it TV magic.
Exactly.
Yeah, TV magic be doing people dirty.
And all of a sudden it's there, and they leave some things out. They leave important information, things that you would only know from being in the trade and being through it that homeowners don't know.
Yeah.
And so when they try to DIY it,
See, I
it
think
doesn't
what's
go as well.
unfair is like, I've been in construction for 20 years. So like, yeah, I'll watch a YouTube video and be like, yeah, I can do that, no problem. And I think, well, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And my husband's always like, Mickey, like, you don't have 20 years in construction. Like, no, just because you can watch a YouTube video and it ends well doesn't mean that's going to end well for everybody. And I'm like, really? Like, why not? But yeah, I mean, so I can't wait for the follow-up on your shower. Because like, now we need to know. Everybody needs to know what happened.
Thank goodness I have multiple bathrooms.
Like, thank
Now you
God
just
for
have
the
the pipe
guest bath.
sticking out.
I have the pipe sticking out. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and we can't put the old one back on because apparently when he took it off,
He stripped it.
No, it made like a little crack.
Ooh.
In something. So when he put
He went hard on that.
when he
was
put
like,
that one
by
back
the hammer
on,
of Thor on it.
it was spraying out, and I was like, nope. He's like, I don't understand why nothing I want to do is ever simple. I was like, can you please stop touching things? Just stop.
I literally have a podcast that
I
talks
like
about
you
this.
are the exact homeowner who needs to listen to everything that
You're
I
like,
have
hey,
been
Brad,
saying.
have you ever heard of this podcast called Chicks in Construction? You should check it out.
Say what not to do.
What not to do. So like, let's say, let's
Just
just
like,
go
can we
through
please
all the
change
things.
subject?
Let's go through all the things in the house. Your faucets. Should people be changing those? Can they change those?
I feel like a faucet is more complicated than a shower head.
A faucet, definitely more
It's more
complicated
complicado.
than a shower head.
Yeah.
And they make them more complicated.
Yeah, there's
Everything.
like,
I mean,
instead
they're
of
the
3 holes, it's a
sensor
single
ones.
hole.
They're the
Why
the
do
ones
they
that have
sell all these
mixing-
things at Home Depot?
Because they want you to keep coming back once you flood your kitchen. They're like, well, now you need new cabinets.
And we've received calls, people that try to do their own faucet, but there's special tools in order to like remove them and install the new one. And people don't realize that.
Crack it.
People don't realize that.
Jess is like, I wish I had never said anything.
Never gonna live it down. At least I didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, Brad's toast, but you're fine.
Listen,
roasting.
we haven't gotten divorced yet from all the stupid things.
I mean, good.
The amount of things that this man has tried to fix, and it just goes so much worse. Like,
She has more, folks.
we have this house that we bought near the beach,
Oh, the beach house.
and the shower, like the faucet, the handle, and the shower head, they were both gross. Like somebody hadn't been living in the house for a while, so it got rusty and everything. So my husband decided that he was going to change them. because they sell it at the store, so it's
Those
got to
are
be.
complicated.
They are.
Listen.
Jess, you need to text me more.
Listen. He's like, I can just pull this off and I can take that and like it's gonna be simple. I'm like, okay, so go ahead. Like, who am I to tell you that you can't do things? I now tell him you can't touch
Who am I
anything.
to tell you? I just have this podcast.
So he tried to take the faucet off of a pedestal sink and it was so corroded on there that we just removed the whole pedestal sink.
Solid.
And put a new one in. And that went fine. That was
Good job, Brad.
He
How
knocked
long
that
has
one.
it been? Oh, no, just question.
She's like, no, seriously.
Let's see, July, August, September, October, November, 4 months.
Okay.
We're
I
It's
don't know.
probably-
So what?
it's
How
probably-
long? Like,
before you notice problems.
yeah. I was like, how do I say this?
Well, I would continue to check on it if he has this streak of.
Yeah. Oh, well, he
If
changed.
you really bratted it up.
Yeah. Well, when he did the shower, he couldn't get something off. So he's like, oh, I'm just going to put it back on because he couldn't get it to come off. And I was like, okay, it's fine. Like, I'll just get some,
Can we spray paint it?
polish. I'll get some polish and like polish it up, make it. It's going to be an
Rust-Oleum.
Airbnb. It'll be fine. So we clean up the rest of the house and do things. And we go to the beach. We come back. And I had repaired this little hole in the tub in one of the other showers. So we all took a shower in this one that he couldn't fix. So,
Right now. It's so good.
so that night we put the kids to bed. We go downstairs and what the heck was I doing?
Probably watching the 75 reels I sent you. that
Probably.
day.
And he was in the dining room and I called to him and I looked at the ceiling and I was like,
And this is after he had it painted.
yeah,
Oh my
is
God,
that
today.
a bubble? And so he looks up, he goes, no, I think it's just a shadow. And I was like, a
Nothing
shadow?
to see here, folks.
What is shadowing like that? And I was like, no, it really looks like a bubble. I'm like, get on the ladder and touch it.
Oh, it was a bubble.
It was a bubble.
It was full of water, huh?
So he took a little knife and went like this,
Ooh.
and then the water came out. And I was like, okay, get a pencil, draw a line around it,
See if it grows.
see if it grows.
Clearly, you've done this before.
Well, no, one of my children flooded our toilet, and that's what we had to do. We had to draw a line to see. Anyways,
This poor woman.
there's been a lot of
Everyone watching our show right now is really connecting with you on an emotional level because they're like, "Oh my God, my husband Jim did the same
I
thing."
did the same thing. And so now this is supposed to be our last night at the Airbnb that we own, that we were,
You're like, our Airbnb.
we own it. And we were supposed to be renting it. I think 2 days after we left, it was the first person was coming to
Oh
stay.
my God.
So like, it's not an option. Like it has
It
to
has
be
to get fixed. Yeah.
So luckily we found the cleaning lady that I had interviewed.
You knew a
She had told
plumber.
me that she knew people.
That's
So
good.
I was like
You
calling
need
her at
somebody who
11
knows
o'clock at
somebody.
night.
Oh,
Help me.
You're like, dear God.
Like, so you remember that conversation we had about you knowing people? I need people.
I need
you know a
people.
plumber
All the
that could be
people.
here tomorrow?
Yep. So
Or like
he,
right now?
he came and he's like, so when you pulled the thing off, you made a hairline fracture thing in the pipe that brought the water up to the shower head. So if we had just run the tub, there would have been no issue.
But it was the shower.
The shower. So if we hadn't all showered,
Honestly,
in
though,
that one-
thank God you did because you wouldn't the Airbnb people would have
and
thought they had done it.
or they wouldn't have even noticed.
Oh yeah,
and it would have
would've
just
sat.
continued to leak.
Continue to leak.
So listen,
and
glass
leak.
half full.
Yep.
Jess has her own horror. She's gonna write in. She's gonna go to chicksandconstruction.com and she's gonna write in and
But
share
mine's
her
not-
homeowner horror story.
Mine's not from contractors.
She's like, no, it's for my husband. Listen, you share your husband horror stories with us. I mean, hopefully they're construction related, but as we know, I'm a gossiping woman. I'm here for the tea, so you can share anything.
So let's make sure that nobody else does what we did. If you need to change out the handle in your shower.
So a common misconception is I can just remove the plate, the handle, and put a new one.
Yes.
No, the valve that's actually in it belongs and matches the plate and the handle. So the two components meet, and
even
you have the
if
wall
you
in
buy
between.
the same brand, doesn't necessarily mean, because it depends on when it was installed. So plumbing be changing.
Oh yes.
So like you can buy a Delta and a Delta, but if you're old, your Delta's really old, and Delta's a plumbing brand. In case anybody doesn't know, we're not talking about the airline.
I'm like, oh, again,
Yeah,
flights.
you're like Delta. I love Delta. So like Delta or Kohler, there's a bunch of different brands now. But if your one is older, even if you buy the same brand, it might not match up. Now it might, and I think that's where the false confidence comes from. Because like, oh, it happened once, so they must all be the same. No.
Or thinking that, like you said, buy another Delta, it should fit.
It should be fine. I mean, ideally, they wouldn't have changed things, but they did. So sorry, guys.
A lot of new construction homeowners, they move in, all of a sudden there's something wrong with the house, and they have no idea what type of faucet they have, what type, and faucet, shower faucet. What brand? And they're like, I need a new cartridge, it's leaking, and I know nothing about what was installed in my home. So if you're buying a new home, I do suggest you ask the builder to provide you with that information.
Spec sheets.
Yes.
We've talked about spec sheets on the show, guys. Spec sheets. That's a great example as to why you want that information, even if you're doing a renovation. Like whatever you're doing, you want to know the brand and the type of fixtures that you have installed, because when you need a repair, having that information is really valuable.
Absolutely. And another thing that happens common now in new construction is they're kind of mix and matching parts.
Oh yeah.
We currently have a homeowner that is trying to fix it's called a diverter that changes the water from the tub to the shower. They installed a different diverter manufacturer brand from the actual faucet. So he has like a little bit of everything going on in his bathroom.
That's like tiled in.
It's tiled in. And unfortunately, so we called the manufacturer of the shower faucet and said, hey, we're looking for this part. They're like, oh no, that does not belong. That's not part of, in this case, is a Kohler.
Dirty.
So it doesn't belong to Kohler. So unfortunately for him, he would have to open the wall from behind and have that replaced, because we are not able to find what brand it is or where they got it from.
Okay, so we got to talk about that, because listen, as we know, I like a good deal. I'm here for a good deal moment. So Amazon's real tempting when you want to when you want to get those fancy faucets, but you don't want to pay that fancy price. We got to talk
pretty
about
tax.
it.
Oh, let's talk.
We got to talk about it,
Let's talk
because
about that.
that's a whole thing.
Yes.
Because listen, I get it. Homeowners, I get. You don't want to spend $300 on a faucet for your bathroom. I mean, you see it maybe once a day. I don't know what your shower routine is, but you don't spend a lot of time with your shower faucet. However, your shower faucet has a big job. Like it's working even when you're not making eye contact with it. So Kohler and Delta are two of the most common brands of like plumbing fixtures that I know of. Like I know there are other ones, like American Standard is one, and Moen, that's another one.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, Moen. But now the market is flooded with just brands that you've never heard of, and they're cheap. So what happens when somebody gets the Amazon special? Like,
so here's the thing that homeowners have to be very careful. Sometimes you're trying to save $1 here or there, and it becomes a bigger problem. Yeah. Especially if you do cause a flood in your home because you're buying something aftermarket, refurbished. That becomes a problem with the claim. And so sometimes buying something that is a no brand but looks just as good is not the the best way to go.
Yeah.
Obviously, Kohler, Moen, Delta, they're a little more expensive than a no-name brand.
Yeah.
But then again, they have warranties on their products that those no-name brands don't.
100%.
And they are backed by a big company that does testing. They have labs on all these things. You can find parts for it. A lot of the times, if you buy a no-name brand, you can't find parts for it. So
Yes.
when you have
No,
to
that's a
fix
thing.
it, you have to replace the whole thing.
With toilets too. So listen.
With toilets too.
Yeah. When we moved into our house, the house of many toilets and many doors, we have many things in all of our houses. Toilets were old. I don't know why I thought that we needed to change our toilets. They were perfectly fine toilets. I honestly missed the toilets we had because they were like, whatever, 30-year-old
They were a
toilets.
good throne.
They were a good throne. They were quality stuff. We actually kept one, and that's Hector's favorite toilet.
Which, is it the one downstairs?
Yes, the downstairs.
Okay,
It's the
I like the
toilet.
downstairs
That's
toilet.
It's a
It's a good
quality
one.
toilet. It's a Kohler. Here's the difference. So we replaced 3 of the 4 toilets. Why do we have 4 toilets? I don't know, you guys. It's not that big of a house. We have 4? We have secret toilets. Yes, there's 4 toilets in our house. So we replaced 3 of the 4.
I'm going to go on a scavenger
Yeah,
hunt.
she's like, I'm hunting for dogs and toilets. We have plenty of all of them. The American Standard one is one of those ones that has like the push button on the top.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
for
choose
1
the
and 2.
flow.
Mhm.
Yeah, for number 1 and number 2.
Yeah. What are you doing today?
So that it broke, and they don't make replacement parts for it. But the Kohler, the 30-year-old Kohler, we can still get replacement parts for it. So it's like one of those things where it's like, yes, the American Standard toilet was $50, $75 cheaper, but I'm probably going to have to replace the daggone thing because they do not make parts for it.
So it's broken right now?
No.
Oh.
We figured it out. Like, listen, Hector knows special trash.
I mean, it's special trash. He found a piece.
I
But I was going to say, you can just use one of your other freaking toilets in the house. You can just put tape on that one like do not use.
But of course, because of Hector and his special trash, she was like, hold on. I knew this day would come. I have a toilet in the shed. I'm just going to it's a parts toilet now.
It's the parts toilet.
I'm kidding you. We have a parts toilet.
Hashtag parts toilet, special trash.
Parts toilet. That's a real thing. The other day, I don't know if you've seen the pod. We talk a lot about my husband. He's a collector of special trash. Which,
It's literally
to
a
stay
things-
married, I'm okay with it. Like, we're just rolling with special trash.
It's a lot.
So the other day I was going through the backyard and I'm like, baby, why is there a toilet? Why is there a toilet in our backyard, babe? And he was like, that's our parts toilet.
That one saved us, Mickey. Okay,
like-
you can shit in the toilet that you want because we have
Remember
a parts
how we
toilet.
didn't have to replace that toilet? You can thank the parts toilet. What do you say to that? Tell me. What do you say?
You
Well,
say,
toilets don't have that many parts, so if he used the one part, I
The
think
plumber has something to say.
if he used the most important part, there's not much to use from the toilet.
Listen, Hector can make it work. I'm just saying. He's
You know
like,
what?
you
You know what?
never know.
now you can make it. They make it's a flower pot
Oh,
out
we're
of the toilet.
100% going to do
Do that right
I'm
on your
going to put
front.
it on either the front to really annoy the mini
Neighbors.
mansion neighbors, or on the side to annoy the neighbor I hate the most with my whole soul.
Well, there
So
you
that
go.
when the leaves fall off the tree and he's
They can-
sitting on his beautiful back porch that he built without a permit, by the way. Inspectors, reach out to me if you want to know the address, because I hate him with my whole soul. So he can sit on his beautiful unpermitted back porch
And see your throne?
look at the toilet just in our yard. Because we're those people anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
We
I feel like you should get a
got
matching set.
Firebird also just like hanging out on the other side of the house. I mean, we might as well just like special trash it up. Oh, and he also, special trash update. We now have a totaled Volkswagen Beetle in the front yard. Little
Totaled?
Spice. Yeah, he bought it at the auction.
Is the frame of it totaled or? Like,
I don't know why they totaled it. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
ask I don't ask
That's
a lot of questions at this point. Just like he's
But does
like,
it look like a normal
oh,
car?
no. It
It's
looks
like smushed.
It was in an accident.
Oh yeah.
Clearly, but it's not a parts car yet. He's
Yeah.
working on it. So just in case anybody's following along with my special trash journey, Yeah.
It's been
just
a while
like-
since I've come to your house because
Yeah.
we're here recording the
Yeah,
pod.
so she doesn't know about our special trash journey. Yeah. So
I feel like I'm going to have to come see.
I love how Jess like feels bad for me, but then she also wants to see it.
I need to see it with my own eyes just to examine
like,
it
wow.
and bask in all of the special trash glory.
Listen, it's a journey. We're
wonderful.
on it together.
It's wonderful.
So sorry, we went on a tangent. We went on a
that's
chitty
okay.
chat tangent there. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
A chicky chat. I'm sorry, a chicky chat. Okay, so if we've learned anything, it is absolutely do not change your plumbing fixtures yourself, especially the faucets, like the sink faucets. But
And
really,
the shower faucets.
don't mess with plumbing. Is what I'm picking up.
Yes.
Call a
Pretty much.
plumber.
There are things that you can, do inspect your fixtures. Things that I think we discussed before. They have these tablets that you can put in the tank. It'll tell you if your toilet is leaking because you see the dye run through
go
into
into
the bowl.
this. It's
So
great.
there are things that you can do just to keep an eye on your fixtures. Keep an eye on how much water usage you have from month to month. It'll give you an
I just
indication.
let my water
if-
bill do that. I didn't know there was something else. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's for toilets.
Okay.
Yes. So those are good things. They're very inexpensive. You can find them at your local.
What are they called? For those who are watching,
They're leak tabs.
leak taps.
Tabs.
tabs.
Tabs, TABS.
And you put it in the toilet tank in the back,
Okay.
and it's a blue dye.
Okay.
Wait 10 to 15 minutes.
All
If
right.
if the water in the bowl turns blue, then you know that you have a leak from the tank into the bowl.
Your face. I love that I can see your facial
I know.
expression
I can't
without having to.
I'm
to
like,
look.
who's that
This-
girl?
But yeah, so the reason why we talked about the tab is because
yeah.
my husband tried to.
Oh, Brad strikes again.
actually
Hector's
did
is, we need a hashtag for Brad. Hector's hashtag is special trash. Brad's is like,
I can don't touch it.
don't touch it.
Don't touch
Brad,
it.
don't.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
When in doubt, don't.
Don't. No, he had to fix the little flappy thing in the toilet.
yeah.
So she's like, well, and I was like, oh, and he did
Parts
that.
toilet. If you had a
worked.
parts toilet, Jess, you'd have been fine.
Well, flappers don't fit in all toilets. They come in different sizes.
They come in different sizes. So I
Yeah.
had to get the softball size one.
Oh.
And she's like, well, it could still be leaking. And I was like, it could?
She was like, tell me more. Tell me
So-
more about how I can go home and tell Brad, stop touching shit.
Don't touch it. But I got the little tabs.
Did
and,
you?
And I put it in the back of the toilet. I put it.
And
It was fine.
I was like, drum roll, please.
Yes, we were fine. We were good.
So leak tabs, go.
Mhm.
I would say go to our website and buy a leak tab, but you won't find them there. You'll have to go to Home Depot
They sell them on Amazon too.
or on Amazon.
Yes.
But don't buy your faucets on Amazon unless they're a name brand that you've heard of.
Also, those tabs, make sure you buy the ones that are for toilets. Some people tend to improvise and use like color food dye or things like that.
No.
You don't want to stain your toilet
I was
in the
gonna
process.
say, wouldn't that stain your toilet? Yeah,
It
I mean,
might.
listen, that's an F around and find out moment. Like, do that. If you do that, please go to our chicksandconstruction.com and let us know because we need content for the show.
Tell us all your mistakes.
We love that for all of us.
I'll tell you something that most homeowners, when I have a conversation with them, are pretty surprised.
Yeah.
And it's that you're supposed to maintain your hot water heater and do an annual flush. I would say 90% of homeowners look at me like, wait, what? I'm supposed
What
to maintain
is that?
it?
What does that entail?
Let me tell you when I flush my hot water heater, when I have to replace the heater coils. That's when I flush it.
when it floods my garage.
Yeah. Mine's in my laundry room. So when we have a little laundry room flooding moment, it's like, hey, babe, we gotta drain the hot water heater.
Okay, so tell us, what does this entail?
Calling a plumber.
Calling,
Yes. Call a plumber.
calling
first.
Maribel.
Call a plumber first, for sure. But you basically drain all the water from the heater. And what it does, it allows all the debris and calcium deposit and build up in the water heater to be flushed out. And then it fills up with clean water. And that will make your water heater last longer.
So this is a yearly thing.
Yes. Once a year, you
Ooh.
should be flushing your water heater, and most people don't know that. The other
No.
thing is there is a possibility that if your water heater stops working within the warranty period, that
They won't honor
they
the
won't
warranty
honor
if you
it
don't flush it.
if you haven't. Of course, people will say like, yeah, absolutely, I've been doing that every year.
Yeah,
You know, I don't know why it's not
naturally.
working,
You're like,
but
The
my
calcium
plumber."
deposits inside of it will tell a different story.
Exactly. And
That just
so
happened.
they might not honor that warranty if you haven't been flushing it. And
That is a hot tip.
yes, and that also applies to tankless. If you have a
Really?
tankless water heater,
Well, that would be easy. Well, you still call a plumber, but it seems like that would not be as.
it's actually more difficult. It requires
guys,
hoses being installed.
what do I know?
It requires chemicals.
Savage but fair. Really?
Yes, it's a different process
Okay.
for
So
tankless.
definitely
but
call a plumber.
yes, it keeps calcium from building up in the pipes and things like that. Usually, when you flush a tankless, it's the water
You're
is
like
completely
offended
black.
in your soul that like that was in your water heater. Your soul
Yes.
is like crying on the
Most
inside.
people, the first time they see it, they're like, "Wait a second,
You're like, I drink
Oh my
why
water.
God.
is water so
And
black?"
that's why I don't drink water, folks. I
Yes.
do sometimes.
That's
so definitely
crazy.
maintaining your water heater every year. It makes it last longer. People wonder like, why is it only lasting X amount of years? And it's because people are not maintaining it. They most of the time set it and forget it.
Yeah, 100%.
And so
Yeah, we have not done it. I mean, we
That's
moved into
why
our
we have
house
this
almost,
show, y'all.
yeah, almost 4 years ago. I did no idea.
Add that to your list.
Add
for
that
her
to
when
my-
she
I'm like-
comes to the house. Be like, just send a whole crew.
Send the whole crew.
Send the whole crew.
So-
on the flip side,
Okay, guys.
if you've never done it, sorry, I didn't mean
No,
to
go ahead.
interrupt
no,
you.
you're good.
If you've never done it, you don't want to start doing it now. So if we have customers that just found this out and
Guys,
call
the
us,
ship has sailed.
yes,
the ship
at
has
that
sailed.
point, don't do it because what happens is
So
there's
much
so much
debris.
deposit
Yeah.
that once you do the flush, it's actually been holding your tank together from breaking apart. And so when you flush it, all the calcium deposit, the buildup, the rust just shifts in the tank from the pressure of the flush coming out. And
Yeah.
it will actually damage your tank and make it and crack the tank sometimes.
Okay, so we're let's say I'm going to guess that the people who owned my house before me didn't know to flush it.
0%.
So I should probably just not and just wait till.
If it's been many years,
I mean, it's been at least 4.
4 is not too bad.
Okay.
But
I was
if
wondering
it's
the same
but
thing
before
myself.
them,
If it's more than 4,
then
I
probably.
would not touch it. Don't do a flush because depending on how much buildup is in the tank,
Okay.
especially if you have very hard water and
Oh yeah, my
How
toilets
do
are
you know
always
if
turning
you
brown.
Is that how you know if you have hard water? Is if it turns your like sink turns a color? How do you know if you have hard water?
so the way we do it is we will test the water
I
for
mean, that
hardness.
makes sense. But if we're guessing, we're like at home and we're like, I don't know, do I have hard water? Is there like, well, I guess is there a way to tell without testing?
So it depends because it could be really hard. It could be a medium hard where it's not so bad to your fixtures.
Okay.
So it all depends on how hard the water is. Obviously, too hard is not good for your fixtures. You see film deposits and those types of things.
Film deposits.
But
okay.
you definitely want to test it. And that's
That's a
something
good
that
thing to know.
What color will the film deposits be?
it depends. It depends on the fixture. It depends on
Could it be
where.
black?
So usually if
It seems like we got to talk about that
where
offline.
because we've had the situation where the customer has had black deposit, but it's because the water that was coming in was damaging all of the
Fixtures.
gaskets and things like that. And so what's coming out is not really from the pipe. It's really
Okay.
the rubber gaskets and things like that just deteriorating
So it's like
from
The bathroom sink faucet. Like, and I cleaned it. It was like this black stuff that came off. And I was
yeah,
like,
it's probably if it's in the aerator, it's probably right there in the faucet. It's that rubber that has sometimes a flow restrictor.
Yeah.
That rubber
Yeah.
there is probably just falling apart.
nice. It's great.
So
you
it
just need
doesn't
new
seem like
ones.
we're gonna die over that.
No, it's going to be great. It's keep brushing my teeth.
So it's most likely, yes, not from the water coming
But
from
it's
the
hard
street.
water.
It's just the, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the hard water. It could be, it's the wax, it's the gasket from
They're
so
gonna
many.
be Maribel's going to
years.
come to my
Yeah.
house and she's going to be like, we need to change
She's
everything.
gonna be like, "What does Mickey say all the time? Just burn it down."
Listen, does Hector have any special trash faucets laying around?
I'm sure he has a parts faucet. Well,
No,
he
I'm
probably
not
has
touching
3
anything.
parts faucets.
Okay, so but back to flushing it, because I know like with, or I'm assuming like with HVAC, when they come in and they're cleaning the ducts, there are tons of scams and stuff and people like overcharging for things. So like what would a ballpark be for like having your tanks flushed?
So for us is a little different because we offer a membership.
I was gonna ask this because I think that's so smart. Continue. Sorry, I got excited. I got
there's-
really excited about that.
That's okay. There's a lot of value of having a membership.
Yeah.
People don't think that, homeowners don't think that plumbing is one of those things. It's like nothing ever happens to my plumbing, right?
Right? Unless Brad lives with you.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
So having a membership there's a lot of value to it. Our membership includes flushing the water heater every year. It includes things like if you have a water softener, us coming and refilling the salt.
Oh.
And we check and inspect every single fixture from every angle stop, every toilet flapper, every faucet. There's a 90 point.
in my life. She's like, after I heard the parts story, I don't really want to be your plumber.
No. So 100% not.
There's a 90 point inspection that we
Wow.
do from checking your water pressure, which is another thing that people don't realize. There is a pressure reducing valve in your home.
Yeah.
Is there a pressure increasing valve? Because I need that.
Remove the reducer. Bing, bam, boom. Don't listen to me. I'm not a plumber.
But the
Or a
bing bam
doctor.
boom made it sound really official.
It did sound really official, didn't it, Jess?
And so we check the pressure in the home. And so there's a 90 point inspection that we go through.
Nice.
Points.
So how much is that?
Yeah, how much is that? Tell
So
us.
usually we provide it complimentary.
Whoa.
And if you have the membership, is something that we do every year. So every year we'll come and we'll inspect every single valve.
So how much is the
everything.
membership?
So it depends if you
On
go
how many
with
toilets you have.
Yours is
For me, it's $700.
No, so if you have the basic membership is $179 a year. And that includes the flush, includes all these different perks. And if you were to actually just get a flush on its own, most plumbing companies around the area charge more than that just for the flush alone. So
Yeah.
it comes with all these benefits.
And the peace of mind that like
Okay, here's
someone's
my
checked it.
question. Do you guys call, or am I responsible for remembering that something needs to get flushed? Or do you like call me once a year to be like, hey?
Every year we'll call you and say you're due for your annual flush. And so we're coming, we'll do a full inspection of your
I
home,
love
check
that.
every fixture. The other thing is the outdoor spigots. People don't, it's one of those things, it's outdoor, you don't see it.
Out of
Maybe
sight,
in the
out of
summer-
mind.
Yeah, maybe in the summer you use it once or twice, but
Our outdoor fixtures are bad. They be leaking.
Oh.
I'm going to have to call you.
yeah.
Thank God Jess sent me your contact information. Oh, God.
yes,
She's like,
give us a
burn
call.
it.
I mean, technically I have 2 nephews that are plumbers, but like, listen, we're only calling them when like things have gone horribly wrong. Like, you know, when we never flushed our hot water heater and now it has exploded and we need a new one. That's when we're like, hey, Marvin, hey, David, come to the house.
Yes.
Help your TO out and like hook us up. And so they come, but like, they're not maintaining our stuff.
No.
So I'm like, oh, we've got to get on that plan. Hector's going to be like, what did you sign us up for? Like,
So how
life?
long does a hot water heater supposed to last?
So standard warranty is 6 years.
Shit.
Spicy priced. And they're expensive. Like, they're slap your mama
We're
price.
gonna.
The standard warranty is 6 years, and people are surprised when it lasts exactly 6 years or 6 and couple of months.
The 6 and couple of months is intentional.
But then again, if you're not maintaining it,
Yeah.
that you could expect that.
Yeah, mine's.
Jess is like, 1, 2, 3.
I think my house got built in 2017, so I think mine's 8 years old.
Listen, it's thriving, I'm sure. Definitely don't flush it.
Don't
flush it.
Don't flush it.
We're
It's
not.
8 years
We're
old.
not flushing it. But when we get a new one, maintenance plan.
Yes. The other thing that I highly recommend, and I know when we change water heaters, it's a suggestion, but it's one of those things like I'm suggesting this, but seriously, like you need to get this.
Yeah.
And it's a shutoff valve. It's an automatic shutoff valve. Especially, I know that a lot of the places here, water heaters are in the attic.
Yeah, it's dumb, but listen, it makes everybody a lot of money because when your water heater goes, you're not just calling the plumber, you're also calling the drywaller and then the painter and possibly the floor guy.
Yes.
So it's a lot.
And so that's one of the things we highly recommend. If you have a hot water heater in the attic, you need an automatic shutoff valve, which will shut off as soon as it senses water in the drip pan. It will shut off the water to your water heater. Now, you will still, if you have a 50-gallon water heater and it cracks,
those 50 gallons.
you will have 50 gallons of water running into your home, but it won't continue to fill, and the water can just continue to run in your home. So it will shut it off. You will have whatever the amount of gallons is the water heater you will have running in your house. But yes.
Just so you guys know, a drip pan is a little pan that the hot water heater sits in. If you don't have one of those, probably we have problems. So you'll need more than just the automatic shutoff valve. But that little silverish pan or black, it could be plastic, but that you're probably like the dust is collecting in, that is called the drip pan. Just so everybody knows.
And it will only hold a few inches, so
it's not going to hold the 50 gallons.
It's not going to hold.
Sorry. Yeah. So and that is important. This is an important distinction because basically, if with that automatic shutoff, like yes, at 50 gallons the water stops, and you think, well, that's a lot of water in my house, and you're not wrong, but it's better than 700 gallons. Which, if you were to have something like this happen and you're not home, then it just keeps running until the water company calls you. And like, I don't know if everywhere is the same way, but in Raleigh, they will call you. So I don't know if I've told you the story.
Nope. I'm waiting for it.
It's a delight. So I get a call from the city of Raleigh, and they're like, what is going on at your house? And I was like, why? They're like, your water bill is $2,500.
Like, I have 4 toilets.
It's like, excuse me, $2,500? My water bill is normally $80, solid. It's not changing. So they're like, your water bill is at $2,500. So like something's happening. You've got a leak somewhere. And I said to the guy, I was like, sir, my house is 1,600 square feet. If $2,500 worth of water was coming out of anywhere, I would be dead because I would have drowned in my house. Like, or I would be in the bottom of the sinkhole right now. Like, there's no circumstance, $2,500 water bill, I'm still alive. Yeah. So like, are you sure I have a leak? And he's like, oh, we're sure. So that guy was not very helpful. I called back. A lady named Doris answered. She's a delight. Doris, if you're watching, chef's kiss to you, okay? She's like, well, I see. This is wild to me. She's like, I see that we did replace your water meter like 2 days ago. So it could be that they read it wrong. She's like, do you want me to send somebody out to check it? I was like, Doris, that'd be great because I don't want to pay $2,500.
Yeah, I'm not paying $2,500.
Absolutely not. And so Doris was right. They just read my meter wrong when they swapped the meter out, and so they didn't like carry something over. I don't know. They didn't carry the 1 and divide it by 2.
They added a few zeros.
Yeah. And I was just like,
They
all right, so I called
Yeah.
Doris back. I was like, Doris, you were right. Are we good? She's like, honey, I got you. I was like, thanks, Doris. But like 25, but long story short, long story long. If you have a water leak, depending on where you live, the city will call you because listen, there's like programs that will like help you not have to pay. They don't want to waste money, so they'll call you and be like, your toilet's running. But you don't want that to be how you find out that your basement is flooded or your
Whole house is
flooded, because that's just a whole lot. The insurance is not here for that.
Yes.
I mean,
and make sure that the one that you do install has an alarm. It comes with an alarm, without an alarm. You want the one with an alarm because if you hear it, obviously you're going to know something is wrong. And if it's in the attic, you can then hear the alarm.
So at least you know the waterfall is about to come. Like you're just like, like, get ready, guys. It's happening. Because I mean, in that case, like alarm goes off, you're like, all right, the hot water heater's gone. Like, and just your options are.
Well, a lot of the times it starts with a small drip. So it gives you time. It doesn't always just like split and crack.
Okay,
And
so it's not always like catastrophe.
no.
Okay, so the alarm would help you
Get
realize
up there with
there's
some duct tape.
Brad's like, don't worry, honey, I got it.
I saw a video.
I watched it on YouTube. We're good.
Mine's in the garage, thank God.
That is good.
That is good.
I will say when we get calls, it's always like, yeah, there was in the attic. They had
I
a
don't
problem.
understand why people thought it must have been some guy was like, oh, water flows down. Let's put the hot water heater in the attic.
Some plumber
Makes
named
sense.
Gary was like, this is a great idea.
And everybody was like, oh, we'll get on board with that.
And my niece's husband, his name, or not husband, her boyfriend's name is Gary. And I say Gary a lot now these days. So the plumber's name is Gary now. Sorry, that was a little backstory.
Wasn't that
So
the
you guys
pet of
know.
something in some kind of animation
Seems like
movie?
a
She's
kid.
nodding yes.
What? Alyssa, tell us. SpongeBob.
I'm like,
She knows.
I knew that I heard Gary was. I
telling
was
you.
thinking of a little pet.
Oh yes, Gary.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I love how everybody's like, oh, we know Gary now. Gary's on the podcast. Hashtag Gary. No, just kidding. He's
Now we're
not.
going to have a little Gary going across the screen. Thanks, Joe.
Joe will listen to Jess. He will not listen to me, and I respect that 100%. I'm ridiculous in all things. Okay, so we get. Oh, check the. Oh, we're at time. We're at time, guys. We can't go over. We're trying to not go over. All right. So thank you so much. Listen, if you guys have questions for our illustrious plumbing guest, we would love for you to comment down below. And then if you have questions, we'll make sure that you're aware of them and they can answer it. Because there's so much. I mean, we could do a marathon of podcast about plumbing shenanigans. I would probably be better if I didn't go on and on about stupid stories that don't matter to anybody, but
We're getting
here
good
we
at the
are.
chickie chat.
Well, we're thriving at the chickie chat. Sorry about that. We'll work on it. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, please comment down below. We would be happy to try to help you get answers because we understand this is. I didn't even know about the flushing. I'm not going to lie to your face. I had no idea. So there's a lot that goes into plumbing. Who knows? We have an expert. Please feel free to ask questions. We'll try to get them answered for you. Yes. Where can they find you? Like if people want a membership moment, please tell us all your information.
So before I give my membership, I just want to say thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
There's a lot that
we should have you back.
We did
not.
On
we
plumbing,
didn't. It's because I can't stop talking.
But the latest technology, if people are interested and just concerned with things like leaks, latest technology is a whole home leak detector.
Ooh.
And so it's
so
a
excited.
smart.
What's wrong with us?
It's a smart device, and I will keep it short because I know we're out
No,
of
you're
time.
fine. Go ahead.
It's a
Joe
smart
will edit me
device, connects to your phone, and it starts to learn how much water you're using. It does an overnight check to make sure, because I believe it's at 3 o'clock in the morning, but you can set it at other times.
Okay.
There shouldn't be any water running in your home.
Right.
And
I mean,
so
unless you
it
have
starts to
a
learn.
food poisoning moment.
Or if you have
I digress.
an ice maker.
Oh, ice makers is our first homeowner horror story.
Oh.
That's how it got started.
Okay.
Was a defective ice maker. My God,
Making
today.
everywhere.
Okay, so it's called a
a whole home leak detector.
home leak detector.
And the
Okay.
best one is the smart one.
The smart one. So it
Yes.
connects to your phone.
So it connects to your
maybe
phone.
chalking, collecting data.
Yes,
It probably has Wi-Fi.
It does.
Okay. All right.
It does.
All right.
And it will also shut off the water if you're on
Oh, it will shut off the
vacation.
water?
You can shut off the water from your cell phone, and this way
That's
there's
sexy.
not water running.
Yeah, you need to get that at the beach house.
Yes.
Yes,
my God,
especially
today.
if it's a seasonal home, you
Yeah.
can just shut off the
I
water.
gotta go
to
find
it when
out
you're
where
not
the
there.
water shut off is on
She's
both
like,
homes.
She's
I
like,
have
there's
so
a lot that I've learned
I
today.
have a whole list of things that I'm going to need to do.
But yes, if you want more information, our estimates are complimentary.
love
So
that.
if there is something that you think might be of concern in your home, you can give us a call and we can send a technician to come look at it and see if it's something that you should be concerned of or if it's something that, you just.
In what area do you service? Raleigh.
So we have another location in Raleigh. There is a location in Durham.
Okay.
And then we're in Holly Springs.
Okay, so you personally only service Holly Springs.
No, so
or
all
you
the way
service
from
all.
Cary down to I mean, pretty much Lillington.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nice.
That's fast.
Yes.
That's fast. Okay, and what we will do is we'll put her contact information in the show notes so that you can click on that more. You know, after you hit the like and subscribe button, because you're gonna do that because you're here for my chick for the
it's
Chicky
free.
Chat. You're here and it's free. So once you do that, click down in the show notes and we'll have all of her contact information. Of course. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
We absolutely, what a joy. We'll probably have to have her back for round 2 of questions that we didn't ask because I was too busy yip-yapping.
And Brad did too many things.
And
around
Brad
the
has
house.
been really tearing into the house up as of
He's
late.
been busy.
He's been busy.
busy not listening to Jess.
No.
But we love Brad, okay? Hashtag love Brad. Joe was like, why with the hashtag? I don't know, Joe. We don't know. Please go to the website, chicksandconstruction.com. Share your homeowner horror stories with us. As we've discussed, not ad nauseum yet, but we'll get there. Please do put your real email address. We won't share it with anyone, nor will we spam you. But sometimes we have follow-up questions, and it's helpful if we can ask you. So we appreciate you being anonymous, but we want to represent you fully on the show. So if you could put that, that'd be great. Jess, where can they find us on the socials?
So at LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, it's at Chicks and Construction Podcast. And we're also on TikTok
on
at
TikTok,
Chicks
guys.
and Construction.
Yeah, and I've seen it. It's good stuff. So, yeah.
And you can find us at benjaminfranklinplumbing.com/hollysprings-nc. And you can book directly from our website or from Google. Yes.
That's amazing. I love that. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.